Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Okay, today's class is gonna be a very interesting one as usual. We're gonna be designing a product packaging for a juice company. I am super excited to have you guys here today. This video is a very detailed and explanatory video. I want you guys to watch this video from the very beginning to the end, and I'm very sure that by the end of this video you should be able to design this or something much more better than what I have actually designed. Now, without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Okay, I'll be deleting this new text. Then after that, I'll be changing the image size. The image size of our pixel lab, I'll be changing it. I'll be going to I'll be clicking on this icon, this stereo icon. I'll be clicking on it and I'll be clicking on our image size. Then I'll be changing the width to 500. Then I'll be changing the height to 1100. That is 5:11. Good. Then I'll be clicking on OK. It changes it for me this way. Okay, then I'll be going to our shapes. Okay, I'll be adjusting that a bit this way. Good. Then I'll be going to where we have our mask tool, this guy here. I'll be clicking on it. Then I'll be stretching it out this way. I'll be stretching it out this way. Then I'll be adjusting it this way as well. Okay, good. Then I'll be clicking on enabled. You see that? Then I'll be clicking on the mark sign. Once that is done, I'll be adjusting it this way. I'll be dragging it all the way down. I'll be bringing it down a bit. You see that? Beautiful. So let me just make it a bit big. Beautiful. So I'll be working on the color. So I'm going to our color, but I'll be using our gradient color. So I've actually done this before, but if you are just doing your own for the first time, this is what is going to show. So let's assume this is the color we have. I want to show you how I got that particular color. So once I click on my gradient, I will go click on this plus sign. Now I'll click this particular first one. I'll click on it. I'll go to my color. So I'll be picking yellow, yellow, yellow. Okay. Then here I'll be clicking this particular one as well. Then I'll be going to where I have my green color. Good. So I'll be dragging it down this way. I'll be dragging it down this way. Okay. So it's going to give me something like this, but I want it to come to the side. So I'll be slanting that. I'll be going back there. I'll be turning it this way. I'll be moving it this way. Okay. Mm, let me adjust it a bit to the front. Okay. All right. I think this is better. So this is actually how I came across this particular color. Let me see. You see that? So that is just how I came across that. Good. I think this is perfect. So once I'm done with that, I will copy it again. I want to place it at the top here, so I'll just copy, then I'll rotate it this way, then I'll place it at the top here. We are making progress. I want to give the background the color, so I'll be clicking on this particular guy here. Click on it, then I go to color. I want to give it a white color. Good. We are making progress, trust me. So I'll be locking the two this now, I'll be locking it so it doesn't move around. Then I'll be going to our gallery. I have actually downloaded what we will be using earlier today, so I'll just be going straight there to pick it. Yes, this is actually what I downloaded today. I'll be bringing it in, then I'll be adjusting it this way. I can see you are enjoying this class. I am actually enjoying it as well. So I'm just trying to adjust this, just trying to make everything look perfect. Okay. Then after that, I'll be going back to my gallery. I'll be bringing in my splash. This. Okay. It's kind of too big, so I'm going to reduce it this way. Good. Then I'll be putting that here. Putting it here. Good. Let me adjust that a bit, make it a bit bigger. Then I'll be placing it here. Okay. Then I'm going to where we have copy. Let me adjust it a bit. Good. I'll be copying that, then I'll be rotating it as well. Then I'll be bringing it here. Okay. Wow. So I'll be bringing this to front, bring to front, but I'll be bringing this to front as well. Bring to front. Good. So this will be in the middle of the both of them. I'm making progress. Then I'll be copying this again. I want to place it at the top. So I'll be rotating it this way. Then I'll be placing it somewhere around here. Perfect. Perfect. So I want to just adjust this a bit. Let me adjust this a bit. Good. This is nice. Then I'll be okay. Let me just lock it. Lock, 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 lock. Good. Now I want to write the brand name. The brand name. Sip it fruit juice. Okay, so I'll be texting that. Edit. Good. All in capital letter since it's our brand name. Sip it. Okay. Fruit juice. And I'll be typing in fruit juice. Okay. I'll be increasing that a bit. Perfect. We are making progress. So I want to work on this particular text. I'll be changing the font. I'll be changing the color. So let me change the font first. I'll be clicking on this particular guy here. Font. So we have a whole lot of fonts here. So I'll be using this particular guy. Nice. Beautiful. Then the other one, I'll be changing the font as well. I'll be changing the font as well. Okay. Perfect. Then I'll be changing the color. I'll be changing the color. So I want to use my gradient color. So once I use that, you can see that it actually blended with what we've done. So it's not really showing well. To make that show, you have to be creative. So I'll just be giving it a stroke. I'll be going to our stroke. I'll be enabling the stroke. You see that? It's gonna pop up since the stroke color is black. The stroke color is not green. Assuming it's green, it still won't show, but the stroke color is black, so it's going to pop it up a bit. Then I can increase the width of the stroke color if I wish. So I increase it to 7. Same thing applies to that. Again, I'll be giving it a stroke color. Then I'll okay, perfect. I'll be giving it a stroke color. Then I'll be increasing that a bit. Good. We are making progress. It is now looking more like it. Now, so let me just adjust everything. So this will be here. This is gonna be here. I'll reduce this a bit. Good. So let me take this up a bit. Let me move this one here this way. Perfect. Now the other thing I'll be writing is 100% organic. Okay. So I'll be texting that out as well. 100%. 100%. Okay. Organic. Organic. Okay. That means 100% natural. So I'll be moving it here this way. Good. Then I'll be giving it color black. Perfect. So I'll be reducing the spacing as well. There is too much space in the middle of those words. So I'll be reducing the spacing so that it can come together. Okay, that's better. This I'll be reducing the spacing as well. Okay, better. And I'll be changing the color to black. Perfect. So it's gonna be here. It's gonna be here, but I still have to reduce it a bit. Still have to reduce that a bit. Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna merge the both of them together. Okay, so I can reduce it then if I want. So I'll be going to our shapes rectangle. No, let me do that again. I'll go into our shapes. Then the fill, I'll be reducing it to 0. I don't want it to have any fill colors. All I need is just the stroke color. The stroke. I increase the stroke. I can increase it this way, but I just want to increase it to like 9 or 10. It's better. Then I'll be giving the stroke color black. Okay. I'll be giving the stroke color black, or let me change the color to color green. I'm going to where I have stroke. Let me just delete this and do it again. Going to our shapes. I'll be reducing the opacity to 0. Then I'll be moving to our stroke. I'll be increasing that to like 10. Then I'll be going to the color, giving it green. Then I'll be going to the color, I'll be giving it green this way. Perfect. Yes, beautiful. So I'll be moving it up here. Let me reduce it a bit. I'll be moving it here this way. Good. Then I'll be merging it together. Merge, merge. Okay, okay. So once I bring it out, it automatically cut off this place, that part. So I'll just move it up a bit. Oh, we are making progress and we are almost done. It's looking like it, trust me. So I'll be moving this one this way. Okay. So I'm just going to be adjusting this like this, adjusting that like that. Wow. And I think we are done with our design. Let me just move this a bit. Let me reduce the size. Okay, bring it here. So you have to be very, very careful when you are designing. You have to make sure it is well aligned. Your design, everything is well aligned, everything is well placed. You don't want to mess things up. Okay, so we are good to go. Then after designing this way, first things first, to let me merge everything. So I'll be merging everything. Okay, good. So once I've merged everything that way, I'll be saving our work. First things first, we save as project. We are saving it as project because you can always come back to edit to make changes instead of starting all over again. So first things first, we save as project. Then I want to save as image. I'll be saving it as PNG. Don't forget. Then let me take that again. I'll be saving as PNG. Good. Then I'll save as ultra. Ultra. Don't forget. Save as ultra so that your work won't come out blurry. You have to save as ultra. So you save as ultra, then you click on save. Don't forget, always save as ultra, image saved. So that is that about our pixel lab. We are moving straight to our photopea to mock it up. Let's go there. Okay guys, let's mock up what we've actually designed on our photopea. It is very, 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 very simple. It is not difficult at all. So once you come to your photopea interface this way, you click on www.photopea.com. It opens for you this way. Then you'll be going to your file. I want to bring it the mockup which we'll be working with. So I'll be going to our file, then I'll be clicking on open. So I'll just be locating where I have the mockup. So once I just click it, it's going to open for me on my photopea this way. Okay, so it's loading. So this is actually what I have downloaded. This is the mockup file I'll be working with. So I'll click on this first one because there's nothing we can do without that one. That one is just a preview of how the mockup is. This is actually what we can work with. So I'll be going to our layer. I'll be clicking on that. Once I click on it, you see this label design 01. You see that there's a little black and white box there. So I'll be double tapping on that black and white box, that particular black and white box. I'll be double tapping on it this way. Once I double tap on it, it gives me this layer, but I cannot work with this layer. So I will click on this icon, this eye icon. I will close it. Once I click on it, it will be closed, it will be invisible. So this is the layer I can work with. So I'll be going to my file, then I'll be going to open and place. I want to bring in the design that I actually did. So I'm trying to locate the design. So this is the design. Once I see it, I'll just click on it. So I will adjust it this way to fit in. It has to fit in. So once it fits in that way, then I'll go back here and I'll click on save smart object, and it saves it smart object updated. Okay, then I'll be clicking on the first one. You see that this is actually what we've designed. Now I want to do it to the second can as well. So I'll be going back to my layer, repeating the same process. Very, very easy. I'll be double tapping this, you see. So I want to close, I will close the eye so that I can have a good layer like this. Then I'll be going to my file, open and place. Okay, then I'll be locating it. Where do I have my work? I have it on my pixel lab. Okay, So it loads up this way. So I'll be doing what? I'll be adjusting it. That's right. I'll be going back to my file, save smart object updated. So when you click this first one, you see the both of them. You see that? It is as easy as ABC. Okay, I still want to do a little trick. So I'll be going back to this layer. If you look at it well, the highlights and the shadow is too flashy. So I can always work on it. Once I just close this eye icon on my highlights and shadow, is too bright, it's too flashy. Once I close it that way, you see, that, you feel it. So this is actually what we have designed. Look at that. This is beautiful. This is amazing. So I want to save it now. I'll be going to our file, then I'll be clicking on export as png. Once I click on it, it loads up this way. You see, this is the preview of what we have designed. You see that? This is the preview. You see, this is the preview of what we have actually designed. Look at that. Beautiful. So I'll be saving that right away. I'll be clicking on download. It automatically downloads it. Now let's see what we've designed. So I'll be clicking on open. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that. Beautiful. Amazing. So this is actually how to design a product branding, how to brand a product, Wow, this is beautiful. This is amazing. This is beautiful. So why haven't you subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, pause this video right now and click on the subscription button, and also click on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to be notified whenever we drop amazing videos. Yes, I mean amazing videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.